Winter golf, most people don't like it. You watch this, and I guarantee you will love winter golf as much as we do, right?
Yeah, I think that the great thing about winter golf as well is let's look what winter golf is going to do for us in 8 months' time, because you're not going to find yourself resetting your golf game where you pick up the clubs again in April, May, and you go,
Yeah.
not seeing you since September, no idea what to do.
You're laying down wine, which you're going to enjoy next April, May.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah, that's nice.
I don't even like wine.
There's so much on this as well, because we do need to maybe change what we're trying to do with winter golf. This isn't about getting way better. This isn't about getting your handicap down over winter. This is about maintaining where you got to at the end of summer.
Yeah.
And make sure that next season it starts off where you left off, not having to rebuild everything all over again. So that's the aim.
Yeah, and just don't forget is winter golf. You are not going to score as well. So don't be hard on yourself, because things are going to happen. Like the ball's going to get plugged. You're going to lose it in leaves. Listen, if I'm not putting in a medal score or playing in a match over winter and I lose the ball in leaves, I just say it was there and I'll call it a 4 in my head.
Yeah, we're all doing that, right?
Because it's nonsense if you're losing it under leaves. Why punish yourself? You're already an idiot for playing golf in winter, right? The other thing I would say is I very rarely do a full 18. I will do when I've got time, I guess, but there's less time because the daylight's gone a bit. But just play 9 holes, man. Just do little 9-hole chunks, and you still get that sense. You still get enough good shots away.
There's a lot of things in golf that are a waste of money, okay? Load of things in golf that are a waste of money.
I don't think any money spent in golf is ever a waste of money.
Well, I think you could argue Scotty Camerons are a waste of money because it won't improve your game. And I've got a Scotty Cameron. I love my Scotty Cameron. But it's not... The value spent into a Scotty Cameron does not come out the other side.
Yeah, correct.
What does is waterproofs.
Oh, my God.
And they're so expensive. They can be so expensive.
Yeah.
And... we spoke about this on the show before, and people go, well, you just get walking gear. And you can do it in walking gear.
Don't
You
do
can.
You might as well put a plastic bag on your legs.
The best thing is to spend a few quid
It's
and
not
get...
just a few quid.
It's not a few quid, no.
So expensive.
They're really expensive.
Well, you know what you can do? Go on somewhere like Vinted.
Oh, yeah, get them on eBay.
Go on eBay. So I've got some, the Puma ones are really nice. I've got a really nice Puma waterproofs. I've got some Galvins.
Of course he has.
Which cost me about 600 quid. I say me. They cost my mother 600 quid for Christmas a couple of years ago, right?
She's very sweet.
Very nice of her.
So to put that in perspective, $wise, what, $8.50?
Yeah, super expensive. But they're so good because that material, you get it a bit, but you don't
Gore-Tex. That's the word, isn't it?
Gore-Tex, but also super light. So you don't get that horrible thing where you put on cheap waterproofs and you're growing mushrooms inside.
Yeah, it's
you
like
know what
sweaty
I mean.
and horrible. And
you need a lot of talcum powder to sort that out afterwards. It's not ideal.
I got Under Armour ones.
Any good?
Really good.
Are they?
Really, really
Under
good.
Armour are good. Okay.
Under Armour. The key here, I think, is the Gore-Tex thing. If it's Gore-Tex, you know what you're doing. And also, and I hate to say this, you can be led a bit with price. If it's a bit of money, it's probably going to be pretty good.
The other thing I'd say is invest in a really, really good GA body warmer, because you can get good golf coats, but the arms are too tight. GAs are amazing because you can still move your arms around and swing. I've got a Galvin Green again, GA, and it's a godsend. It's so warm, and it just keeps your trunk warm, and you can still play golf. Because a lot of people put the coats on in the winter.
I hate it,
and they go, I don't know why I'm not playing well. I'm a bit tight.
Can't swing, yeah.
The coat's incredibly tight. It happens to loads of us.
I think as well. It's the kit. This is the thing with winter golf, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you got the gear for it, you're going to be all right.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than when we have the moment that the mats come out again.
And don't talk about the mats.
Not only are you going to have mats, at some point you're going to have frozen mats, which are worse than just normal mats.
Because you have got a pathological terror of slipping over on a mat.
I hate the idea of slipping. Whereas you could get those, are they called castle tees, sort of? They're like different colours, plastic. They're not the coolest things in the world, but there's nothing worse than playing golf in winter and having to snap individual tees to try and get the right size. You get these little castle tees, you stick them in there, they'll always hold in those mats. They don't keep falling over. It's all that sort of stuff that you want.
At our course, and around November, you know how different plants come out in different seasons? In around November, the pink tea plants sprout all around the mats because all the members of a certain age hit them, and the pink tea goes like there, and the members are like, "Oh no, I'll leave that."
Yeah, can't sit. Can't sit.
Massive piles of pink teas everywhere. I think, yeah, it's absolutely true. You've got to get good gear. You've got to get good hand warmers as well. Spend a bit of the stuff and then just accept that you are not going to score crazy, amazing scores. And also, it gives you a chance to try stuff out, to hit balls in a different way. The problem is that you are going to get that horrible, slappy, muddy thing when you're hitting the ground. And I get it. That is awful. Why don't we, and I don't have an answer to this, right? Why don't we do more of the little bit of astro that some people...
because I hate it. I hate playing off
then
that.
You don't have that thing.
I've been to golf courses, everything on, bag on, organise the day. We're all there. Me and a mate, good. We've got up early. We've agreed time away from wives and girlfriends, and we're there. And they said, "It's mats today, lads." And I said, "Not for me, it's not, because I'm going home."
What? And you've turned around and gone straight home?
We went and found a different golf course that wasn't as wet. Because I hate playing off mats so much.
Because if they're using mats, it must mean that your feet are going to be in squidgy. And,
it's just fake. We're just faking it. At this point, I might as well just go to a simulator and go and play sim golf, which is also a really good thing to do in winter.
That's another thing as well. Do you know what? And I would say this is key to enjoying winter golf. Sometimes accept you're not going to play. Sometimes just go, do you know what? I'm going to the range.
You go to the driving range. I love going to the driving range.
Or I'm going to one of those, pitch places or whatever. I'm going indoors.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just better to accept defeat and don't force it, because I think that happens a lot. I know I do that. I go, no, I'm going to play golf. I don't care, it's cold and it's wet. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to go and play golf in a trench, and I have an awful time and I play badly.
Yeah.
Just accept it.
I think as well, again, I know I don't want to be spend the money because golf is an expensive sport, but there is a fashion at the moment of trainer-like golf shoes, which is great in summer, but come boggy season, you're going to want a proper pair of brutal leather bad boys.
Yeah, you are.
I have a big pair of Nike golf shoes. Nike. And they're proper winter, proper spikes.
Yeah.
Well, modern spikes, you know what I mean? But the whole thing's leather. The shoelaces are protected by a bit of leather. They're really modern. They're amazing. They are so good, because you'll stand in a puddle and you won't feel anything.
There's one final thing I would say, and this I guarantee you, I hope you've watched this and thought, yeah, do you know what? I do feel like winter golf is something...
Because it's exciting, it's amazing, and you get the sunset, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful to get out, totally is. There's one way you can guarantee really good winter golf, and I think this is 100% going to work. Go to Portugal.
Portugal. Yeah, Quinta Lago works every time.